Have you ever wondered who invented the first pen? A pen, as we know it, is a tool that's used to apply ink to a surface, usually paper, for the purpose of writing or drawing. This simple tool has played a massive role in the progression of human civilization, enabling communication, preserving history, and spreading knowledge. Yet, the pens we use today have a long lineage, dating back to the dawn of civilization. The first known writing instrument was the reed pen, used by the ancient Egyptians. The reed pen was made from a single piece of reed that was sharpened to a point and then split to create a nib. The writer would dip this nib into a pot of ink to write, quite rudimentary by today's standards, but in its time, it was revolutionary. So the humble reed pen paved the way for the more sophisticated writing instruments to come. Now, how did we move from reed pens to something more durable and efficient? Well, the answer lies in the Middle Ages, where the quill pen became the go-to writing instrument. Crafted from bird feathers, usually goose, swan or crow, these quills were not only abundant but also provided a much finer point than the reeds of old. However, they weren't perfect. Users had to constantly dip them in ink, and the feather tips wore out relatively fast. Then, in the 19th century, as the world embraced industrialization, so did our writing tools. The metal pen was introduced. These pens, made of sturdy and resilient materials like steel and gold, offered a more durable and reliable solution. They held ink better, lasted longer, and marked a significant advancement in writing technology. As the world grew more industrial, our pens evolved as well. So what came next? Let's find out in the next part of our journey through the history of pens. Did you know that the pen you're probably using right now was once considered revolutionary? Now, let's transport ourselves back to the early 20th century. A Hungarian-Argentinian journalist, Laszlo Biro, was frustrated with the constant refilling and smudging of traditional fountain pens. His quest for a better writing tool led him to invent the modern ballpoint pen in 1938. Biro's pen had a tiny ball in its tip that rotated as it moved across the paper, picking up ink from a reservoir and depositing it smoothly on the page. This design was indeed ingenious, but its mass production was not an easy task. It was during World War II when the demand for a reliable, leak-proof writing instrument skyrocketed. This gave Biro's invention the boost it needed, and it quickly became a staple in every soldier's kit. Biro's invention changed the way the world writes, literally. So, where do we go from the ballpoint pen? Well, it doesn't stop there. The 60s saw the introduction of the felt tip pen. It was a revolution in itself, offering a new way to ink our thoughts. These pens, with their porous point, were a hit, especially among artists and designers for their distinct strokes. Then in the 70s, rollerball pens marked their entrance. They combined the convenience of a ballpoint pen with the smoothness of a fountain pen, providing the best of both worlds. And let's not forget the development of the first disposable pen. A pen you could just toss out when it's done. It was a game changer. Modern pens are a testament to variety and flexibility. From the elegance of fountain pens to the vibrant colors of gel pens, there's a pen for every purpose and every person. The evolution of pens has mirrored the advancement of technology and society. So, what's the story of the pen in a nutshell? It's a tale of human innovation spanning thousands of years. We started with reed pens, crude tools used by our ancient ancestors. Then we moved on to quills, which were a significant upgrade, providing a more refined writing experience. But quills had their limitations. That's when the metal pen came into the picture, offering durability and convenience. The real game changer, however, was the birth of the ballpoint pen. It revolutionized the way we write, making it effortless and mess-free. And let's not forget the rise of modern pens, which include a vast array of types, from fountain pens to gel pens, each with their unique features and benefits. Pens have been and continue to be our partners in communication and creative expression. They've shaped our civilizations, recorded our histories, and brought our imaginations to life. Who knows what the future holds for pens? But one thing is for sure, they're a testament to human ingenuity and the power of communication.